cut-off mark is 70.
That's one.
And I'm familiar that we have what they call Pareto.
That's their old model.
2080.
You can feel 25.
And I look at all of them that are here. Let me not deceive you. We have 2080. So 20% of you, we have something to celebrate. I'm not causing you. It is a standard rule. You cannot break it. For women to say they had a good success story, they believe that 20% of you will give them 80% of their success story. Same thing for against Content Africa. So I advise you as you are here, when you get to write down your KPIs for this project. What do I say? I will advise you, one, have the right mindset.
It's disturbing me.
And now, when you talk of right mindset, number one thing, the trust issue. Somebody mentioned the trust issue. Am I correct?
You didn't say so.
But I ask myself,
No, I can't believe.
who do you trust? And who are those people that trust you? If you become the president of this country, people will take out you. You understand? So I want you to trust yourself that
I'll need some plastic to my fix in the bag for our VIP. She didn't do what we paid for. Because what I told her was, if I even said 800 people, and I'm
She was.
I'm on mic.
So that the conversation
that will give us knowledge.
press 12 your love press also.
Don't worry, I won't be there anymore.
We get 10 million, now with 40 million. So on these notes, I believe I've been able to say something that you are going to go home with, and at the end, you will celebrate yourself. Thank you so much.
From the perspective of an HR person, are you a professional or a job seeker? The first thing that, apart from your skills, that will take you through the door is your CV. Please ensure your CV is well put together. The time a recruiter has to check her CV is about 30 seconds or less. So if your CV, the first page, is full of errors, it just goes straight, that is the standard. Because sometimes I've had to put some adverts on LinkedIn before, and in less than 24 hours, I had close to 1,000 applications. How do you expect me to spend time on all of them? I will not. So it's not just prayer, do your bit. Please ensure that you have a LinkedIn page that is working. You cannot be a job seeker and not have a LinkedIn account. You cannot be a professional and not have a LinkedIn account. In fact, it is more important that apropos Instagram and Facebook put together. Because where you're going, you get more contacts, you get more ideas, you get more things. That is the professional social media platform. So ensure your LinkedIn. Some people, when you see their LinkedIn, it's just, you see the name, no picture, nothing, hasn't posted yet. How does a recruiter know about you? So it's not just what is in your 2-page, 3-page, 4-page CV. And please, if you're less than 5 years in career, you have no business having 3, 4, 5 pages of CV. You have no business having it. Because what is going to happen is you're going to have a lot of irrelevancies, and that is something that disqualifies. Some people will say, I've been praying, I've been applying, I do 20 applications per day, I don't get called for interview. These are the things that are responsible. Please do work on your LinkedIn page, work on your CV, and if you're a professional, please act as media. Don't be the one begging. Don't be the one thunderfiring somebody. Don't be the one that is always associated with wrong things. Your HR might be watching. Your present HR, your aspiring HR might be watching. So sometimes little things like that, they do count. I hope you understand. Thank you very much. So in closing, from all the people here, we will just take a word of advice from them for 1 minute each as we close. 1 minute. Oh, he has a question. My apologies. Let's take his question. Let's put our hands together for him.
Thank you very much. My name is Fgn Jonathan, and I'm so excited for this novel so that we can be in a location and have that privilege as well. Please, to save the cost and the expenses, that is number one thing. And again, I want to thank the federal government. In this kind of issues, many people have the challenges of network. Let them try to upgrade the network so that we can have accessibility of the network of the portal. Because at the cost of registration, many people have a lot of challenges that weigh them down. And the other question that I want to bring, pardon me, it's not the question I want to bring the federal government. They have created a room for us to have this opportunity to apply for it. Let them try one way or the other to equip other ones. We that have been trained here, so that we cannot go rejecting handed. If at all any stipend that can offer to us as a transport fare, please.
Not done the training, no.
And again,
Done the training. We haven't done the training. Please bring out your money for transport.
go to other states to have the training where that is my question. I rest my case.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that I'll start from the last question. Yes, this is going to go through 15 states. Maybe about Tuesday next week. On Friday, we're in Ado-Ekiti. The next week, 27th will be in Ilorin. The December 1st will be in Anambra State. December 4th will be in Delta. After that will be in Ebonyi, will be in Cross River, will be in the north. So we're going to be between now and December 22nd. You can't do everything the same day. So it's between now and December 20th. We'll be ending, the final one will be in Lagos on December 22nd. But watch out for information about the different centers. You don't have to go to Ibadan because the mail will not go to invited for here because registered as Ogun. The same way we get those who registered for Oyo and the environs. That is already, the campaign is already going on. That is one. So when it was mentioned that there's 100 seats, it is not that we're expecting everybody to come. This is a virtual training. Let me clear it. This is not the training. This is an information sharing session so that you know what you're signing. So this is not the training. The training will start. When the training starts, the gentleman from Wema mentioned it is 100% virtual. So you can do it at home. But the reason why we're saying for Ogun State, especially around Abeokuta, for people who may not have stable internet at home, or maybe because of lights, we know what power is. We didn't bring lights in our house until 2 a.m. And whatever is going on here, that is not at NEPA here. We don't even look for NEPA because it's not here. This part of Nigeria is not on the map for NEPA. So we use generator from morning till night. I work with the building. So the whole idea is because when we are here, our generator is on, the Starlink network is on. If you do come in, it's a workspace that we're supposed to actually rent out. But for the purpose of this, we're giving it out for free. That is from Get Funded Africa in partnership. So we're giving that free, but we only have 100 seater. It's not like it's okay, it's this is my part. So anybody can come use it to learn, and that is during office hours. So it's not like, so the training will start. You can access it anywhere you are. And it's going to start with soft skills, there will be technical skills based on what you have filled when you are signing in. So it's not like we're saying, come and do it. If you can do it in your house, fine. Like it was explained, every state will have, at least the 15 areas, will have a hub each. A hub is not built in a day, because a lot of things have to be put in place. We're lucky to already have a hub here in Ogun State in the form of here, and the fact that Get Funded is here. But other states may not have their own hubs ready. And the training has to go on. So you'll be expected, the sacrifice from your end is to make sure you have a working internet. The same way when you're doing your Coursera, your e-learning, access your training, and ensure that when you go through the training, you do all the tests after, you pass very well. Don't forget, the top people are going to be the ones who get the grants first. Now we're going to say, yeah, come and do it. Don't do it just for the grants. Do it because you want to learn. Because when you learn, it becomes part of you. Somebody was talking about the waiting period earlier. The waiting period, now we've said, one of the things we discovered this morning was, we were not expecting this number of people, but we got this number of people. Imagine what will happen if this was in Lagos. So the market is already saturated. Nigeria is populated. I don't want to use the word overpopulated. Nigeria is very populated. And because of that, a father has 10 children, but he has a loaf of bread. All of them are going to have to fight for it, and not everybody will be filled. So that's a challenge. We're already highly populated in Nigeria, but this is just to say, okay, we have this issue. How can we even make things better? We don't want to give people fish. We want to give them hook. We want to give them the line and say, this is where you can fish from. Fish, make some food for yourself, sell to others. So that is the whole idea. So we may not say, okay, because we are not the federal government. The federal government has promised, and they're doing it in partnership, and the other partners. When they were talking about the platform where you can list your business, that is Get Funded Africa. On a good day, that is paid for. But we're giving it to everyone for free. That when you're done, you can list your businesses, you can list your services, like you have for Fiverr. That is how it's going to work. People will go there, they'll see what you're doing, they will patronize you, you make money from it. So at the end of the day, we're trying to raise people who are self-sufficient. Because this economy cannot be sustained on people doing employment. So I hope that answers our questions. Let's clap for ourselves. So on the final note, our speakers, Sugar, let's take his call. That's going to be the final one for this. Please come forward. Let's clap for him. The gentleman that won our 5,000, we'll need your account number before we leave. So we'll do the transfer.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I want to ask a question about the marketplace. The last time I have information about that is that it is only for the start skill. Can we upload?
It's not only for.
I got the mail.
Okay.
Because this is like the third or second time I'm here. So, but that is the information there.
Okay, there's a tweak. If you log in now, there's a tweak to it. So from your login, try and explore the Get Funded Africa marketplace. Have a feel of how it works. It's services and products, and it doesn't have to be. We're not in the digital thing 100% yet. Let's not deceive ourselves. But what is digital? What is tech? I'm a hairdresser. I decide to put my services online. You can book my service. And then in our day-to-day, people who the pays tax, the pound pays and everything, they came from the place of pain point. People queue at the bank and they're waiting for money, and then they're doing transfer, is entering voicemail, and then they came up, we can make this thing simpler. So why we are here, why we are learning this is to look at the day-to-day lives of everyone and create a product, create a service, create an app, create a software that will make life easy. We know that in Africa, getting funding is very difficult, right? You only get from maybe family and friends, and because trust is lost in our society, you don't even get people to loan you money for business. You can get for burial, but not for business. That's why Get Funded came out and said, well, what can we do to bridge this gap? Then we started building the app. We have the fundraiser app where when you use it, you have access to VCs who are ready to invest into the business. It's not a gift. It is for a stake in the business. It's not a, there's something that happens when I tell people I work for Get Funded. They say, come and fund me now. Somebody told me, my father has burial. Can you give us money? And I'm like, no, that's not what we do. You have to have a business. We don't give people money. You have a business. And then you're pitching your idea. And that is where this is going to land. You're going to pitch your, and even apart from the one Weber Bank is going to do, check about, we have successfully funded organizations to the tune of millions of dollars in Nigeria, and we've just been in Nigeria for about 2 years. So if you can do that, we can do that on a larger scale. Now we're working with governments, we're going to be working with investors, we have mentors. So we are in for a good ride. At the end of the day, the whole idea is, by the time we're done, we're raising a community where we are entrepreneurs and we are providing good services for people, and we're leveraging technology to prosper. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's start from here. Your pattern short, 2-3 minutes. 1, 2, 3 words.
Okay. Thank you so much. I would like to encourage that just
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Some of the speakers said, you need to do what? Take this project personal. Be committed and ensure that you give your best to it. Yes, there will be challenges, but I can assure you, in as much that you are determined, you will get there. You will be among the successful ones. Thank you so much.
For me, So for me, you can actually do anything that you want to do.
Microsoft is part of our report to Microsoft, but they won't pay if you don't. Yeah, we have to do the report. The only thing will blur the faces. Yeah. Look for the carton. Make the large carton at the back.
Get someone.
Yeah, we will. What we'll do is, let's talk on Monday. Let's talk on Monday because the team, I know the team will, okay, let me put this off.
We're doing extremely very well. So you can have it anyway, but you must start now. You know, you start today. You think about it, you start today. If you don't start, someone else is going to do it. Why are you still waiting? So you have to think about it, and then take a step, and then start it. That's all I have.
Please ask questions.